Hello everyone, welcome to Oracle APEX training by Geeks. In today's session, I'm going to give you overview of Oracle APEX Workspace. Okay, so when you log into Oracle APEX Workspace, so you have four major options that you get to see: App Builder, and in App Builder you do have options to create, export, or import applications from one workspace to another workspace. And you have got SQL Workshop, and this is where you create the required data models for the applications, like whatever tables that you want or whatever SQL queries that you want to write. So everything, all the SQL work would be done from this particular navigation option. And we do have a team development option as well. So if you're probably a team lead or a manager looking after Apex implementation, you're not alone. And Oracle has given you enough features within the APEX workspace itself to manage the team development. So team members would be able to coordinate better with the features that are available in this option. And we do have a gallery option wherein you can see and install some of the sample applications or starter applications given by Oracle. Okay, so when you log into APEX workspace, four major options you get to see. So let's log into the application once, log into a sample workspace and see how it looks like. Let's sign in. And I'm going to sign into the workspace that I've created in a previous session. The moment you sign in, yes, you get to see the same navigation options. First, you see App Builder. And this is where we have options to create, import, or export applications. So normally in development workspace, we would be using create option to build applications. And when it's time for development for SIT or UAT, we would export the applications created in dev workspace, and we would import them into the SIT or UAT workspaces. Okay, and the second option you see is SQL Workshop, and this is where we have object browser, which would help you to see what objects are created within this workspace, tables, views, sequences. So all the DB objects would be visible here. You can also write SQL commands. It opens up a SQL sheet. You can write in whatever queries that you want to do the CRUD operations. And if you also feel that there is a need to save some SQL commands that you have written, you can save it as a script, and that would be available here. And we do have option to open SQL Developer on a web in a web tab, and we also have ORDS feature as well called RESTful Services. And in the third navigation option, key navigation, here you have options to do the team development work. Okay, so if there's a team of around 4 or 5 members working together, and then assume that they're sitting across locations, yes, there would definitely be a requirement for them to coordinate with each other. It should not so happen that myself and John are editing a same page without knowing it. So yes, we would. So you have options to log the pages when you start working on it, and you have few other features as well, which would help you coordinate with the team members. And apart from that, we do have options to create milestones, labels, templates as well. Okay, say for example, if you click on team development here, we'll get into each of those tabs, and we would discuss them in detail anyway. So I'll just try to give you an overview of each tab here. And when you go into gallery, and this is where you get to see the sample applications, starter apps, utility apps, and if you have created any custom applications, those would be visible here. So these are the 4 key navigation options that you get to see when you log into a workspace. And also, if you're not someone who likes a dark mode, you can choose to change it. You click on the username. You would be able to see with what user you have signed in. Are you an administrator? Yes or no. And if you don't like the dark theme like me, you can go ahead and change it if you want. And on the home page, you get to see the brief summary of what's going on in this workspace. And you've got some quick help options available here. So that's a brief overview about what are the options that you get to see in APEX Workspace. And in the next session, we'll see how to create a first Apex application using an Excel sheet. In the next session, we'll see how to create our first application in a APEX Workspace. Thanks, everyone.